because nobody has tried to cancel me yet.
2013, you left me on. Imagine if you would have rolled back. Now it's so easy to cheat. Lo estamos arruinando, so no pasa nada. Welcome you guys to episode 24 of the TCR. Let's go, baby.
He be coming in like al millón. Take a breath, babe.
I'm super excited today because we're actually on schedule. We said we're going to record today, and that's what we did. Last week, we did not follow schedule. We're not going to tell you guys what day is today because today is Tuesday. Let's get it, the January 31st.
Yes.
Look, I'm halfway through this coffee.
I'm like, you had a little too much coffee today.
Ando con todas las pilas, sí,
Listen,
señor.
I got on live and because I was Fodonga vibes all day, you guys.
Story of your life.
Ya me conocen, right? And I was like, I'm going to get ready today because last week I was Fodonga vibes on the podcast. So this week, me voy a poner las pilas and guess what?
You did a little makeup, did a little hair.
I'm Fodonga vibes. I didn't do my makeup.
You look cute though.
Thanks,
you did your lashes, right?
I did put my lashes on. I put my eyebrows on because you guys know I shaved half of it. And then my what is this? My lashes. And then a little bit of blush, literally like powder, just so I can look a little cute.
Perfect. So before you got here, actually.
Wait. Oh. I'm gonna try not to say you know.
You know.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Last you know the.
Let's play a drinking game on your way to work.
Oh man, that sounds
every time
dangerous.
I say you know, take a shot. Just kidding.
A shot or take a drink of water. So before you got here, right now, I was actually outside. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? I hate when you do that. I freaking hate. What do you shake it for? ¿Pa qué?
You guys, let me know down below if you guys like the SMR.
Nobody likes that sound. All right.
Of a Starbucks
moving on. So,
latte.
ahorita when you were upstairs, I was actually outside. I was like, you know what? It's a perfect weather for a bonfire. ¿Sí o no?
Correct.
But I could not find matches, right? So I was like, what do I need matches for? I have Lily Bay. She's my perfect match.
Oh my God.
Armando, you so stupid.
I'm not going to say that no more.
Nobody has came at you, though.
I know. I thought people were like, oh my gosh, she's so rude. But no, thankfully, you guys are the best because nobody has tried to cancel me yet.
Yeah. Can you bend the mic a little towards you?
Like this? I feel like last week I was like hitting it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure we get the best audio. Last week we were a little muffled, but I'm trying to make it better.
Maybe it's because I was like
super
close.
Dale pues. No pasa
Sorry,
nada.
Guys. Sorry.
January 31st.
Yo nada más vengo y me siento aquí.
Literally. So hopefully we could.
¿Para qué queremos viejo entonces?
We could fire that mic up and make it sound nice and crispy like we like it. But January 31st, babe, it's the end of the month. This month flew by, ¿sí o no?
Yeah, it really did. But I feel like we were super productive this month.
With number one.
Like on it.
Number one was our diet. ¿Sí o no?
Sí.
We maybe cheated like 3 times, 4 times, pero no pasa nada.
No, cheated what? I cheated?
With alcohol?
I mean, I would have a drink, one drink. I would still log it into my macros.
I guess that's fine too. I've maybe lost, I want to say 8 to 10 pounds already.
Dang.
Yeah, to be honest.
Fucking men, bro.
But I've actually been going to the gym hard, doing a lot of heavier weight. So I feel like my body's going to change these next 2-3 months. So I'm super excited about that.
And you've been drinking a lot of protein.
So much freaking protein. It gets
He's
so boring.
Sick of it already.
I'm tired of it.
But try it for a month, you know?
It's been a month.
So do you know? I'm so sorry, guys.
And the reason I bring this up is just because, you know, if you didn't accomplish your goals, I'm not going to say accomplish them because it's still too early to accomplish them. We still have 11 more months. But just because you didn't go through your New Year's resolutions or you broke it already doesn't mean you should quit right now. ¿Sí o no? You have 11 more months to go through it. So, you know, just start tomorrow, which is February 1st, with a new cycle.
Yeah, pretend it's January 1st again.
Let's do it, you know? And if you didn't do that well, try to push yourself to do a little better. ¿Sí o no?
Yeah, alguien un día me dijo a long time ago to stop saying I'll start Monday, el lunes empiezo, because mucha gente siempre dice eso. Literally start tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why do you have to wait until Monday? Start tomorrow. And in my case, I feel like I've gotten more on top of it where I can start the next meal.
Yeah.
right?
The next meal.
And again, there's gonna be times where you forget. It's okay, but every once in a while, just remind yourself, let me start this next meal, or if not, tomorrow. One or the other.
Yeah.
And this is our first it's my first Starbucks this month.
This month?
Yeah.
This might be my third, to be honest.
We went a few weeks ago y no tenían chai.
Yeah, when Melissa came. No tenía.
And then that was it.
And you gave up. Yo, we've said this a couple times. Lily Bay literally goes to Starbucks. Si no tienen chai, no ordena nada. Any other girl that I know would be like, all right, give me something else. Give me this, give me that, give me this. But no, Lily Bay's like,
is my
that's
chai.
all you want.
Let me put you on. Grande iced chai tea latte with oat milk and just do 2 pumps white chocolate. Just do that.
Así de fácil.
But if you're on a diet, just do one and do a tall. Just do a tall. Don't do so much. But I did a tall in a grande cup, and Mando did a grande in a venti cup.
Mm-hmm.
Pero aquí andamos.
I like hacking the system. I like the taller cups, but I just ask for extra ice, so no pasa nada.
Y si no estás a dieta, get mine with Breve, aka half and half.
Half and half, yeah.
Instead of oat milk, bitch. Y si no estás a dieta for real, do that. Plus whipped cream. Oh my God.
Chef's kiss, ¿sí o no? Yeah, babe. Estás antojando a toda la gente aquí.
The pinche Dutch Bros Christmas morning don't got nothing on this drink. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Is it one of the tastiest drinks you had? Yes or no?
Yeah, 100%.
I've had a lot, you guys. I've had a lot. Like, I tried everybody, and nothing compares. Bro.
I mean, Dutch Bros is just a thing to do. Like, you know, we like going out of town and trying another coffee shop.
Porque aquí no tenemos pinche Dutch Bros.
No, aquí no.
And they're so cool, man.
If
you guys have never been to a Dutch Bros and you guys have one in the area, I know the longs are long as fuck sometimes, but just go, because even if you don't like your drink, you're gonna have a good conversation because the people there are super nice, bro. Yeah. Right?
If you're shy, you might not like it because they're super outgoing,
super like happy and uppity. Yeah, but I like that.
Even if it's cold as hell out there, they'll still be out there taking your order and being super uppity.
Not like McDonald's. It's like a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A of Starbucks.
Yeah.
And here's a hack. I don't know if it works, but it's happened to us once. I'm just saying once.
Say it. They're gonna stop doing it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. You go to Dutch Bros. You do your full order, but you act like, I mean, just be honest. You've never been there. You tell them, you know, I don't really know what to get. What do you recommend? Right?
And then you throw the...
And you be like, well, you know what? I'm from out of town.
Which we are, so we're not lying.
And I've never been here. So note taken by them. Next thing you know, literally, that was our first time, right?
It was our first time.
It was
that time that happened.
8 of us in the van.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And everyone got different things. We're trying to try everything. There's maybe like 15, 16 drinks.
Yeah, it was a big ass van, and it was like 15 of us in there.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got like 2 things. I got 2 things just to try it.
Because it was our first time there.
Regardless, we were gonna pay. That was not our goal.
We had no idea about this hack.
Next thing you know, we go up to the drive-thru to pay to get our drinks. They give us our drinks, and then we go give them the card, and bam, they're like, no, it's on us. I was like, what the hell?
Who does? Starbucks could never.
Never. So yeah, there's a hack. I'm not gonna tell you to do it, but you know.
If it's your first time and you tell them, they'll give you a free drink.
So if you've been to Dutch Bros,
in our case, 15 free drinks.
Sorry for interrupting you, but if you've been to Dutch Bros, let us know down below in the comments if you like Dutch Bros or Starbucks more. And if you've never been to Dutch Bros, no pasa nada. One day you'll travel and you'll see Dutch Bros. It's not like the best thing in the world, but it's really good stuff.
It's just, it's a vibe. You know what's funny? Every time we go, I'm always like, I got to bring little Rudy, my nephew, back a Dutch Bros cup. Porque,
like a cup? Like one of these?
My little nephew, you guys, is un pinche desmadre number 1. No, I'm just kidding. He's like a sweetheart, right?
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart. Pero he's a fatty, just like his tía. He's a fatty, right? He's down to eat everything. Todo lo que ponemos se le antoja. Una vez Mando made ribs and he posted it on his story. Then later on that night, little Rudy calls me, hey, does Mando still have some of them ribs left over? I'm like, no. He was like, dang it, I really wanted to try it. And every time he sees us after that, he asks me about the pinche ribs until Mando finally made them, right?
I got to make some soon.
So a lo que iba, whenever I post my Dutch Bros, and you guys know I be hyping that shit up, he wants Dutch Bros. And I'm like, papi, I can't because I can't take a drink onto the airplane at all. He's like, well, at least bring me the cup. So somebody please send me a Dutch Bros cup so I can give it. It'll make his. And you know what? Pinche Gerald. My sister literally took them to Colorado. There's a Dutch Bros out there. And the bitch couldn't go 2 minutes out her way to get a Dutch Bros. Porque a huevo tenía que llegar on time, no sé a dónde.
Pobrecitos.
Yeah. Can you imagine? He was like...
I'm gonna give you another little story about that. This one's funny. So then Lily asked her nephews, little Rudy, hey, y'all went to Colorado, right? What was the best thing y'all ate out there, right?
Oh my God.
He's like, Taco Bell. And then he's like, right, Camila? Taco Bell was bussin'. And then Camila's like, yeah. I was like, oh my God, pobrecitos. Lily Bay could never.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't eat fast food. I haven't ate fast food and like McDonald's or none of that in like maybe like 15 years already. Maybe like 10.
Let's say 10, porque you never know.
Well, I've known you like 7 already.
Breakfast McDonald's, we
Yeah,
did
I've
like
had
a year or
breakfast
2 years
McDonald's.
ago.
I've had breakfast McDonald's since I've known Mando in the past 7 years, like twice in 7 years. And then I did have, what's it called? In-N-Out.
In-N-Out,
because
yeah.
everybody be hyping
Raving
it.
about
and
it.
I didn't ever go to an In-N-Out until we started traveling with Mando out there. So I tried In-N-Out like two or three times just to see what the pinche hype is. And don't cancel me, but it's whatever. I did have it one time fresh, like right there. We ate it in there, and I will admit that it was better when you have it there instead of taking it home.
Yeah, because the first time we had it, we actually took it to the Airbnb. It literally traveled for at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then by that time, things get soggy, and then by that time, things ain't that good. But I gotta say, you guys are with me. I think everyone should be with me on this one.
What?
The fries suck.
Oh, yeah.
The fries are probably
Ni
the
le echan
worst.
ganas, bro. ¿Por qué?
And we've had In-N-Out like a good 4 or 5 times.
No que 3 times.
Let's go with 4 times. And the fries are always the same. So that's the style of fries that they do. And we are not a fan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Come at me, pero let me know down below. Another one,
I'm
let
gonna
me
get
know
canceled.
down below.
And
What do you
yes,
guys
I've
think?
had them animal style y no sé qué tanto.
But they're like soggy. They're weird. It might be just
They're
their style.
like cardboard.
It's like an old McDonald's fries.
Like if you left your McDonald's fries outside and ate them the next day,
Yeah.
Oh, I said again. Chingada madre. I'm sorry.
But
anyways, okay, that was totally off topic, but
that was completely off topic. That was not on my list to talk about. Pero no pasa nada. That's why we have a podcast. We actually, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and
siéntete bien.
me deja sentarme bien porque that's not a critic. That's not something that I've gotten criticized about the way I sit. But every time I see the podcast, siempre estoy así con la pinche panza y bien relajado. Pero no pasa nada. I always.
Do you think we need new chairs or what?
I think so. We should wait.
Pues look at you were good with them.
We're getting a tabletop y todo el pedo, so we're gonna change them regardless. But
yeah, you guys, we ordered a table maybe like a few weeks ago.
yeah, so it should be on the.
Actually, I think we might get it I was supposed to go pick it up today.
Tomorrow. We got
I'll
all
go pick
day
it up
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going. Sitting down. Oh yeah. I always ask people that show support and show love to the podcast in person about constructive criticism for the podcast, because at the end of the day, I just want to make this podcast the best I can. It's my baby, todo el pedo, right?
Yeah.
So I asked one of our homies the other day, hey man, if you could change something about the podcast, because he listens to the podcast every week. He's like, no matter what, I'm listening to it. He said that the podcast should be a little longer. I'm like, what? We already do 45 to an hour no matter what. I don't think there's a podcast under 45 minutes. So let me know down below. Are these podcasts too short? Are they perfect timing? We try to keep it at an hour. The reason that I say an hour is because that's lunchtime. A lot of people just have 1 hour for lunch. They go to the drive-thru, they go have their lunch, they put the podcast on, and bam, de bolón ping-pong, acaban el podcast, they go back to work, they're done with the podcast. So imagine, we do 2 hours, pues ¿cómo le van a hacer? Maybe an hour drive to work and then an hour drive back.
Oh, that's true.
But you never know.
But the guy who told you this, he does
drives.
a lot of driving.
He does do a lot of driving.
Maybe that's why.
So le conviene al plebe, pero let me know down below. Are these podcasts too long, too short, perfect? Let me know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. And by the way, the guy that told us this is actually the guy I'm doing a collab with on my
hell
Instagram.
yeah.
If you guys haven't seen it, tomorrow I will be on live with him at night announcing the winner to some sneakers, which is actually doing really good.
Yeah.
It's
That
actually-
picture, bro.
Yeah, it was
that
a vibe.
picture.
That was my idea, but Mondo
Executed.
finally took a good picture, you guys.
You know what? Let me take a shot for
No,
that.
Armando, you've been taking too many shots.
¿Que te valga?
¿No que no ibas a tomar?
Okay, let's go.
Dang, este le vale. Le vale. Lo bueno que Mando doesn't get like
it just hit me in the
aggressive.
eye.
See, that's Jesus saying
Ay,
you're
pobre.
supposed to ponerte las pilas.
Wait, you know, talking about Jesus, I learned something today. This is not a dad joke. This is more on the serious side of things. I have a big goal this week coming up. It has to do with the podcast. And it's a big goal of mine. I don't know how I'm gonna make it happen, but my goal is to make it happen. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it. But I was talking to my homie, and I gave him the idea. I threw him out the concept. And he's like, look, anything is possible in this world. You know, as long as you put hard work and dedication, you're going to make it happen, right? So that's what I've been doing. I've been contacting. I mean, hopefully when you guys hear this, and then it's a done deal by next week.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I'm not going to say because I don't want to, spoil it or whatever, but I'm working hard on it. He said one extra thing if you want. If you're not religious, no pasa nada, but he told me que me encomiende a San Judas. He said que San Judas is the saint of the todo posible, that he makes the impossible happen. So he just do a little prayer to San Judas and, just see what happens.
En mi pecho un San
So then, that's funny.
Juditas.
Then he also said that the narcos have painted San Judas into like
A bad
whole,
image?
not bad image, just a different vibe, more like a narco vibe and not that. But from the beginning, he was Jesus' best friend or cousin, so that's why it all worked out. I'm sorry, I might be chopping this up. I'm not super religious, but I'm just telling you what I've been kind of thinking in my head this whole week. And I'm working towards it. So hopefully if you hear it and y'all get the news next week, it's good. Pero si no, no pasa nada. So yeah, that's my
All right,
spiel.
I'm excited to see a ver qué pasa con esto.
That's my spiel. That's my first time encomendándome a San Judas. So, I'm
What
not
is that word?
encomendándome, like praying towards it.
Oh, okay,
Whatever
okay.
you want is gonna happen. So yeah. All right, you guys. That's it. Don't get too crazy.
Alrighty now.
That's it. On Sunday church. That's it. But
Hey,
yeah.
in 2 weeks, I'm going to have a big old San
San
Judas
Judas.
poster or statue
You're
inside.
gonna be sitting right here, buddy. But yeah. What else, babe? What else?
That's it.
I got more notes, but I don't want to jump into that topic right
That's
away.
it. That's all I got.
That's all
Yeah.
you got. All right. Wait, one more thing. People have been asking, and they got pissed off
Why?
because you sold out on the water bottles before
Oh,
they
yeah.
heard them here on the podcast. You gave the whole explanation. You told them how cool it was going to be.
You're
Y no sé
lying.
qué, no sé cuánto. There's comments on it. And they heard it at, let's say, 6 p.m. In the hour, we sold out like in 2 hours, your
Yeah.
water bottles.
I thought, wait, you released it Tuesday, no?
I released it Tuesday at 9 a.m. So the people that heard this podcast at 9 a.m., they went to go purchase. But the people that hear this podcast at 6, 7, 8
Oh,
p.m.,
pues ese no.
they missed out. So my question to you, what are you
Yes?
going to do about that?
I'll get more.
Is it
Is it a good idea? Should I get more? Because I did have a lot of people message me that they do want more, that they didn't get it in time. So I am planning on bringing more, but I
Okay.
didn't plan on bringing that much more.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm down.
I'm down too. So we'll figure it out. I think by the time you hear this, we're going to have like a pre-order. So everyone that wants one could get it, but it's going to be a certain amount of time.
Yeah, that'll be better.
So by the time you hear this, it'll be out. And then we're going to maybe...
That way the pre-order stays for a while and it doesn't sell out
Yeah.
if we just order a certain amount of inventory and it doesn't come and it sells out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So for sure, if you're listening to this right now, you'll get one. You'll be able to join Lily BAE'S group, which is going to be a different group,
Yeah.
right? A different group. And yeah. All right, cool.
A different group, but it'll be with the same vibe. The groups are I'm trying to keep them small because I want to be able to keep up with the messages and I want to be able to respond to people as much as I can and, give them feedback or motivation and stuff like that. And I feel like if the group chat is like 100 people, I'm not going to be able to get through everybody.
Right.
But when it's all separated.
And for the people that did purchase it already, they should be receiving it by now.
Yeah, they already bitched at me, bro.
So you should, yeah, I think they already got it. So you probably,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. By the time they hear this.
Oh, okay.
So on Monday, which was yesterday, talking about the future, you're gonna start that group chat and.
Well, I was planning on starting at February 1st.
There you go. I'm talking too much. You have all this shit planned out.
I do, babe. I have it all planned out.
But yeah,
I be having ideas for days, huh?
Yeah. Your ideas
but
are
like,
crazy.
I feel like when I have ideas, Mando's like poof, blown away, because it's ideas that we can execute. Because of course, Mando has a lot of ideas that are like hard to achieve.
Right.
Until the time comes. But for me, I feel like I have stuff that we could do right now, you know?
All right, babe. My favorite time of the year is here. Just kidding.
Do you want me to expose you or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
My favorite time of the year is here. The worst time of my performance in life is here because I suck. I suck at Valentine's Day. I suck at anything that has love written all over it. I suck. I don't know why, but my New Year's resolution, you guys, is to be better at it.
I can't wait to see what this year is all about.
Let's see.
I'm going to be
But
sitting
before
back
we get
waiting.
into that, tomorrow empieza el mes del amor, which is February. 14 days straight of you go to Walgreens, you go to Winn-Dixie, you go anywhere, you'll see flowers, you see arrangements, you'll see everything, right?
Correct. Chocolates.
But wait, do you like chocolates? Like chocolate boxy, todo el pedo, todo eso? You like that?
I do.
You're like shaking, but you're like, yeah, I can't eat that right now, but I do like it.
but don't buy them.
How has dating changed? Not from what today is to when you started dating your first, little boyfriend, girlfriend, to like back in the day when, your parents were dating. What is your opinion on that? And start with how has dating changed?
I feel like it has became, I want to say a little harder, easier but harder. Let me explain. Easier because it's easier to find people, to communicate with people because of social media, right? But harder because there's so many people out there that you don't know what to believe, who to believe. You know how they say social media is fake, whatever. People get caught every day slipping on social media and all that good stuff.
Bad stuff.
Do you see how it could be a little of both? Like it's easy to put yourself out there, but it's hard to know who's being real and who's doing it for social media and who's not trifling on a social media. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, that part.
I feel like dating has changed the whole 360 in my books, right? Because like you said, I feel like it's easier to approach a woman nowadays versus back in the day. You could send her a DM and whatnot, but that doesn't mean because you approach her, you're going to get her, because she could easily leave you on red 9 times out of 10.
Like I left Mando.
That's going to happen.
In 2013.
Right, 2013, you left me on red. Imagine if you would have rolled back. We would have been 10 years together.
We would have been 10 years now, babe.
Te digo. So that's what I'm saying. You can't leave someone that red at the baile because you're going to see him. You could ignore him, but that's not really on red. The guy already knows that you're not messing with his vibe. Sí o no?
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say is that it's not easier. It's not easier, but...
No, it's not easier.
But doesn't mean that it's a bad or good thing. All right. Part 2 is that because we actually put the comments on there for people to comment and see what they think, right? And I'm going to read them. Part 2 is that they say que ya the guys no le echan ganas.
Mando.
que se acabó esos tiempos de que te escribían tarjetas.
I could see that because si tú no me pelas, there's a million more girls.
There's more
yes
fish.
Or no?
There's more fish in the sea now.
I could totally see that.
And you could just scroll 3 posts and you'll see a badass dude with a built body, or for a guy, you'll see a girl in a bikini.
Yeah.
Versus you going to Walmart
so
and
much comparing.
You don't know what you're going to see. But yeah, that's my opinion. But here's another opinion I just thought about. The cheating wise. Right? They say, oh, now it's so easy to cheat because you could send a DM and you can meet up. Right?
Agree.
It makes sense. But here's a flip over. How about the compas que se venían de México y dejaban a su familia en su casa, allá en México. Se venían a Estados Unidos, make a whole new family, start a whole new family
Literally.
here, and the wife in
hate
Mexico, ni idea tenían.
I hate men.
Right? And then, wait, I'm gonna flip it to you.
Oh my God.
And then the wife in Mexico, el compa aquí, let's talk about another compa. El compa aquí en Estados Unidos le mandaba la feria a su vieja, right? In Mexico. But he was a loyal dude, a real humble dude. He wasn't cheating out here, pero le mandaba la feria a su vieja en México. Y la feria se la gastaba su vieja en México con el otro vato.
These hoes
You
are
know,
loyal.
I'm saying, you know, there's both sides.
I feel like, yeah, it was a thing back. Obviously, it's always been a thing to cheat. El que va a cheat is going to
Yeah.
cheat. But I do agree that now the potential to cheat is a lot higher because it's so easy to find girls. Like back in the day, a guy for the most part would go from home to work, home to work, home
Right.
to work every day, right? So ahí en ese transborde, like they don't really, they don't see women, right? For the most part.
Right.
But nowadays, the husband goes from work, home, but then he sits down at home and at work and he's scrolling, seeing all these girls or all these guys if he's hiding in the closet, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now, like, the opportunity
Yeah,
to
that's-
cheat is there. The
Yeah.
temptation, there you go. The temptation is there for sure. Obviously, back then, there was magazines, you know, there was Playboy, you know, but now it's that plus social media.
And you get easier interaction with someone that you could potentially cheat with.
He'll start with the little likes, and
But
then
dice mi compa Gary V. For you guys that don't know Gary Vaynerchuk, he's a big mentor of
beast.
mine. He's badass. He pretty much teaches you all social media and whatnot. Look him up if you're trying to learn social media, right? But he says one thing, and this has you said this millions of times. The internet exposes you. You know, it's not. It exposes you to who you really are. So
Yeah.
if you're a really bad person, and truly you're a bad person, the shit you post on social media, you're gonna expose yourself as being a bad person. If you're a cheater, it's gonna be easier for you to cheat on social media
yeah.
because you're gonna
or
comment.
if you have it in you to cheat.
Or let's
So
flip
yeah,
it.
I don't blame social media.
Right.
If somebody's a cheater, if somebody became a cheater because of social media, no. He always had it in him. It's just social media exposed him, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So let me read some comments that they sent us. Are they comments or what do we call them?
Messages?
Messages, yeah. Some messages that people sent us. We put it on our story, and they send us this. People don't commit to one another. Cambian de pareja como cambian de calzones. So like you're saying earlier, it's so easy to find a replacement nowadays. Was it that easy to find a replacement back in the days? I mean, yes, right? Or is it easier now?
I mean, I don't know. I think it's easier now.
I guess you could just send a DM and you could send 50 DMs.
That's
in
what I'm saying.
10
Because
minutes.
the temptation is there. So if you guys don't have willpower, then you're gonna be tempted to go cheat.
Makes
You know what I'm
sense.
saying?
Makes sense. All right. Here's another one. Wait, you're done?
I'm done.
Okay. Technology has brought trust issues more commonly. Nunca sabes qué hacen a tus espaldas, which is the same subject we're talking about, right? Here's another one. This one we got messages like 5 people. 5 people sent the same message about this. This whole ghosting thing is stupid. The idea of not being considerate to others is rude. So we got a lot of messages about people ghosting other people. Have you ever ghosted anybody? And you want me to explain exactly what they're talking about? Or you know what I'm talking about?
Like you're talking to somebody and all of a sudden like,
Yeah.
I don't like
and
them.
you just go ghost. That's kind of fucked up.
I mean, some people, I don't know. Have I ghosted? Probably. I'm sorry if I did. I don't know.
They're
But I
gonna-
don't think so.
They're going to put you out in the comments. I think that's messed up because, for one, if the guy or girl is fully invested in the other person, right? Thinking about them and, you know, I don't know if they talk for weeks.
But I feel
or
like back in the
months.
day, ghosting was a thing too. How many
Songs?
How many songs? No, like how many people in, like you say, in Mexico, their husband left to the United States and then they never heard nothing from them again.
Yeah.
Same. It's like a
That's true.
different version of ghosting.
So ghosting's always been the thing.
I feel like
then.
it's always been a thing. And a lot of people, well, me for one, oh my God, my prima Rosita, if you're listening to this, yes, Rosita, the one that worked with us.
Yeah.
The way I ghosted back in the day is I would have my little cousins break up with the little boys for me.
What the hell?
Because some people don't know how to break up. So I
Yeah.
feel that's why they ghost people. Like, they'll just like, cut it, you know?
Oh, they feel super bad
Yeah,
to
they
break
feel bad.
up, and you kind of make the situation worse by
Why?
ghosting them. Because now the guy's wondering, ¿en qué la cagué? Or did this girl just die, pass away? What the hell?
Oh my God.
I don't know if
I'm
this
dead.
goes with the subject, but I'm going to read
That's funny.
it. Girls want a guy with good income, but they don't like it when he is working late hours. This kind of doesn't go with the subject, but what's
But
your
that's
opinion
toxic
on that?
vibes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's just toxic. Yeah, for sure.
So what do you want? You want the guy to be broke and be at the crib
I feel
24/7?
like ladies and gents are supposed to be realistic.
Yeah.
If you want a hustler, be a hustler, right?
Both of y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think nobody wants a lazy, but like a lazy bum, but you know, some people probably want a gamer.
But here's a question
and
for you.
somebody that doesn't do nothing other than that.
Is
And
if you're a hustler and you want to if you're not a hustler and you want a hustler but you're not a hustler, does it work out?
I feel like it has because I forgot when or where I kind of talked about this also, and a lot of girls were saying like, oh, you know, I'm the princess of the house, I don't do nothing, but my man's like a hustler, and I've seen that and it works. But I feel like when you're out there fishing for somebody, you can't expect something if you're not at that level yet.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
And you've said this millions of times.
What?
When you look for something and you don't want
Oh my God, yes.
the other side of it, you get what you don't want.
Yeah.
¿Sí o no? Tell
Yeah.
them ¿qué te pasó conmigo, chiquilla? ¿Qué te pasó?
Guys, by the
One
way,
thing.
Mando and I did meet on social media. We met on Snapchat.
There you go. Shout out to social media. We love social media. Puro Snapchat. A la verga.
We do. And wait, where was I going with this?
You're talking about what you don't want from a guy, but that's what you end up getting.
Wait, but where was I going with this?
Right here.
Oh my God. So, funny story. I was single for 5 years, okay? Living my best life, going out with my friends, traveling. I was up and down all of Florida. Every event, every baile. I was not the type of girl that dwelled on having a relationship. A lot of my friends are, by the way.
Right.
A lot of my friends, if they're not with a man or they don't have a man, they're like, ugh. Like their world is gonna end. They go to a baile, a guy doesn't ask them to dance. They're like super mad. And I was never that type. I was always the type just living my best life, hanging out with everybody, with friends, girlfriends, you know? And one thing I told myself is if I ever get a man, I don't want him to be hairy. Like that was just my thing. I do not want him to be hairy. Anything else I didn't care about other than I didn't want a toxic man, right? I was like, I don't want a hairy man. No, I could never. It was like my ick. And look at me. Look at me now. Mírame.
Ooh. And you tell people this all the time. Stop saying that, sis, or stop saying that,
Yeah,
bro.
I be checking my sister, my friends. Like, don't never say never because it's going to happen. And I kid you not, it's happened every single freaking time, bro. Every single time. So just manifest what you do want, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, don't say never. Don't never say never because te va a pasar. Así como me pasó a mí, pero no pasa nada. It's
No
okay.
pasa nada.
Anyways.
All right, babe. We're going to go on break. But this is going to be a rough transition because it is tough. But before I go into that transition, I just want to bring awareness. And I'm going to include myself in this because I feel like we should all do it. But let me include myself and make myself, the spotlight right here. I feel like we don't cuidar our body as much as we should. We should go get checked every now and then. We make some sort of routine to at least once or twice a year. It could be teeth. It could be your body, whatever. Just get checked.
Doctor's appointment.
Just do your appointments because things pop out of nowhere, And number one, you only get one body. So cuídalo as much as you can. We recently had a good friend of ours go to the hospital, spend pretty much New Year's and Christmas in the hospital because of that. No se cuidaba, never went to the doctor and things like that.
Le daban dolores and se aguantaba.
So luckily everything went well for him. But there's other situations like the Inky Boys. Randy Gonzalez from TikTok, he recently passed away last week, which was a tough hit to all social media. He was, I think, at his son and him, they were like 15 million on TikTok. All their videos were going viral. They were having a great, engagement with everyone. But all of a sudden, he went to the doctor. He got diagnosed with colon cancer. And from there, it's just started getting, he started doing chemo and all that stuff. From then, he kind of changed his content to be more awareness and, try to bring that. And he recently lost his battle to that, and he passed away last week. So that's the reason I bring this up, to help bring awareness to moments like that, because they're super tough. He was 35 and his son was 6 years old. So just imagine, they built this amazing.
Like it happened from one day to the next. I did see a TikTok where he said que le faltaban que le iban a dar 4 años or something like that. I can't even imagine. I haven't looked into his story that well. I just wonder if you said they caught it last minute, or he just had a dolor.
Yes, he had a dolor, so he went to the doctor, and then they found it, and then pretty much 6 months after that.
6 months?
Yeah, Duro, I think he got diagnosed in April last year, and we're in January now. So
dang, so no duró not even the 4 years that they said. Oh my God.
So yeah, super tough. His son, man, it's just.
How old is his son? 6.
6. So,
Yeah, we were looking at his videos earlier, and it's so sad, seeing how he went from being super healthy, and then through the TikToks, you can see little by little how
the body,
his physique was changing, and how he was getting weaker and weaker. It's so sad to see and so sad to hear. Y como quiera, he was still on social media with a smile as much as he could with his kids, making all that content, which I think is super cool of him to have done that, because now his son has that platform, number one, which you guys know he could benefit from in many ways. Number 2, all those memories with his dad.
Memories, which is the most important,
And it's just crazy. It's just crazy how from one day to the next, something like that.
Yeah, and the tough part is that you see those videos when he's already going through that whole situation, but you don't see the pain that he was in.
Yeah.
God knows if he literally just got up to make this video, and that's the only thing he was able to do that day. We don't know. But we want to leave, go into the break with a moment of silence, and we'll be right back.
Just remember, I'm gonna be okay because I got you in my heart, okay?
On it.
That is, man.
I ain't got no money. Look, G, 20 on top,
Okay.
20 on bottom. Hella one.
All right, you guys, we are back.
Welcome back, TCR squad, the Cruda Realidad squad. We have most of you guys' favorite part of the podcast. I'm going to pass it over to Lily Bae. Take it away, babe.
Okay. Ya llegamos with today's horoscopes. And today I'm going to start with Aquarius. Y tengo my little crystal here in case you guys are listening to me. Just trust me, okay? A misunderstanding with a family member or partner could mar your morning, Aquarius. One of you is less communicative than usual. It might take some effort to bring the issues into the open and work them out. They probably seem more serious than they are. Both you and the other person are apt to be stressed out and a little on edge. Cut yourself some slack. Pisces. This might be the perfect day to go out, Pisces, or stay in and turn off the phone. Friends and relatives could be stressed, and the phone conversations could touch off some misunderstandings and cause unnecessary hurt feelings. If you talk to people, keep the conversations light and brief. You won't want to mar a nearly perfect day. And last but not least, Aries, recent stress could leave you wanting to spend the day shopping for items that may be nice but aren't really necessary, Aries. This is fine since you may want to spruce up your surroundings. Take care you don't go overboard and be careful not to take home something that you wouldn't normally go for. You don't want to have to return an unwanted object to the store. That one's like straight to the point, right?
Is that your zodiac sign?
Yeah, I make these up off the top of my head, you guys.
No, that one. That one, is that yours?
No.
Oh, because that fits perfectly to you.
Actually, is it mine? No, it's not mine.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I do have Aries and Taurus
There
because
you
I'm
go.
like,
I knew it.
let me do Taurus just because I'm a Taurus.
Dale,
A ver,
dale.
¿qué me dicen?
We're getting 4 today. Yeah,
You're getting
buddy.
4 today. Uninvited visitors could cause some stress, Taurus. You wanted to spend your day resting, but now you have to entertain people, and this could prove irritating. It's better to keep the visit short and sweet than feel obligated to play host when you aren't up to it. You will want to stay on good terms with your guests. Be polite but firm, then relax. Probably because I'm having a party this weekend or what?
Today at the warehouse, you were pretty polite.
I was
don't know.
polite?
Just think about it. But it's crazy how people in the comments have said that they could relate to all this.
Yeah.
I find it mind-blowing. When you read mine, super relatable.
Yeah.
When you read Melissa's in person, super relatable. And then this one right here, you're trying to relate it to this weekend, but you could actually relate it to today, pero no pasa nada. But go ahead.
Okay. I got it.
Go ahead, babe. Give us a potion. Hopefully you remember it.
And this week, we're going to go with the good vibes, health, and money. Y sobre todo, mucho desmadre. Moving on to you, babe.
Let's get it.
Yo, Mando's brother called. I said moving on to you, then I interrupt. But
Right.
your brother called today, and he gave me a good idea. He said, because he calls her he calls me Walter Lilybay already, right? And he's like,
No, Lily Mercado.
something like that. And he's like, you need to just like have a whole little outfit and everything on. Like, oh my God.
Actually, our mini producer did say that I should go on Amazon and buy you the Aladdin no sé qué y no sé cuánto and buy you a whole cape and todo. So you guys, hold us accountable for the next podcast. We're actually going to echarle un poquito más de ganas. We're going to get you a hat.
Wait.
He actually told me to start this segment. Sorry, but let me finish. Start this segment right after the break, which is what we did. But we already have the fog machine with smoke y todo el pedo. So next one, nos vamos a poner las pilas.
And
y va a estar.
you sound like
I
Cuban
know.
right now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I want to get better and better.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Whenever I haven't watched ourselves, but do you like dim the lights and everything? You don't do none of that?
I need to. Next one, babe. I
Pinche
promise.
Mando. He said, I haven't watched it, but he says that whenever I do my segments that he was going to dim the lights and add like or something.
I'm going to be honest. I've been editing these podcasts last minute on a Monday night at midnight.
All I hear is excuses.
So this one is going to have actual time and it's going to be better. So
All I hear is
dame
excuses.
chance, babe. All right, moving on. Moving on.
Mando doesn't like when I bitch at him.
No, because I already get it all day, so I don't need another podcast. No, I'm just kidding. All right, babe. Here's one, but I'm a start first on this one, babe. What is your best or worst Valentine's Day experience? Like your date, how bad it went, or whatever. But I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna let you think about it. All right, guys. This is back
He asked me, and then he's
5 years ago. We were living together in our little efficiency, maybe the first or second year living together. And Lily Bae's like, you know what, babe? We're going to stay home tonight. I was like, okay. I don't like going to the restaurants because they're super packed. I was like, okay, I like that idea. And I'm going to make dinner for us. We're going to watch a movie. We got some wine. We're not even wine type of people.
at the time.
And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So next thing I see, I get home. I don't know where I was, at the warehouse in the back or whatever. I get inside and she has like a whole cheese board. She has like meats cut up, a charcuterie board. Maybe one of the first
that I made.
Right,
I think
maybe
it
one
was
of the
my
first times that you've ever made it. And I was super duper impressed. Badass. She had the wine going on. She had candles. Todo el pedo. It was not
I had never done that before.
it was not a romantic, like, let's get down and dirty type deal. Honestly, it was more of a romantic vibe, watch a movie. I might fall asleep because you already know. That was the vibe that I was getting. It was super romantic, but it wasn't sexual. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but why wasn't it?
Wait.
Do you remember?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
This is my worst Valentine's Day experience, right?
Oh, it's your worst?
Yeah, because...
What the fuck?
So, everything's going good. Literally, bro, like 30 minutes into the movie, we hear a knock. And then another knock. Our homie show up. And then her friend shows up. And literally, bro, we had like 4 guests, 5 guests show up. Now we're all eating the charcuterie board. Now we're all watching the movie.
We're all drinking
now we're
wine.
all drinking the wine. Now we're all eating the chocolates. And now the candles are unlit. And now the lights are up. Y se acabó. That was my worst Valentine's Day experience.
It was like your best and worst, or what?
It was my best and worst because it was a vibe. We were chilling. We got lit. We ended up getting drunk.
We did?
But yeah, it was not a Valentine's Day romantic vibe. We did get drunk because I remember Rudy staying there till like 3 a.m. En la hora que cosa.
Yeah. Well, what he doesn't know is that I invited all these people.
Yeah, so there you go.
My little
best and
sister
worst.
came first, Maria.
Yeah, Maria.
Because by that point, we had already ate some charcuterie boards, and it was like our new thing.
So you invite everyone. You got to come try this.
So I'm like, I made a charcuterie board, and I posted it. So I did invite Maria, but then
Bert showed
Anna
up.
calls me, and she's like, I'm coming over. I'm like, dale. And then the other 2 showed up uninvited, but
Drunk, like lit.
they were lit, ready to eat my charcuterie board because they call it adult Lunchables. That's what they call it. So, yeah.
So that's my best of both worlds.
Are you serious? Like,
Yeah,
that's
it's
your
my best and
yours?
worst.
I was expecting you to say the worst were the ones that I've never had with you.
Pues sí, es obvio.
No, you didn't say
Pero lo
that.
que no pasó en tu año no te hace daño, so no pasa nada. Look, physical abuse. I got this
I don't
recorded.
care.
I'm going to take your ass to court.
I don't care.
Dale, babe. What is your best
I
or
know
worst?
this is going to be like,
TMI?
really, bitch, but I don't think I have any.
Really, bitch?
Yeah, like, nothing has ever been like so, wow done for Valentine's that I can think of. But nothing has been like, oh my God, this is the worst ever, And the past few years, Mando and I haven't done nothing. Pero it's because we're stupid busy. And
That's still not an excuse, though.
Yeah, but one thing that I want to stop doing is that excuses. And I want to start celebrating the moments more. Even like little things. For example, Valentine's. I know I'm not a Valentine's type of girl, but okay, let me try, to do something. And yeah, just like when we hit 200K on Guaris, we didn't do nothing.
Nothing.
We didn't post nothing. When I hit my first 100K on my social media, I didn't post nothing. It was like, it's like another day for us. So that's something that I do want to change. Like start.
I got it. Well,
trying.
luckily, we got on Instagram, and we got some juicy. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, cool. Just making sure you're done, because you'll be coming
But this
back.
year, I do expect something, Armando.
All right.
Yeah.
We
¿Me
went,
oíste?
yeah, I got you. Hit number 2, you guys. What the hell's going
Dale,
on here?
madres.
All right, you guys. Your worst or best Valentine's Day experience. Ahí te va. Getting ready. Someone said, getting ready, waiting for him, took shots, passed out, and he was calling me. Fuck my life. Woke up at 1 a.m. with all these phone calls in my phone.
So he probably thought you were with the Sancho, huh?
That's messed up. Can you imagine?
I can imagine.
All right, cool. Next one. Dejándome dressed up and never picked me up. That's fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Somebody sent me that, too. This girl wrote me that her man called her, hey, we're going to go out at this time. So she started getting ready. And like always, girls take way longer. So he's like, mientras you get ready, I'm going to go chill at my brother's house. And then I'll go pick you up.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Fucked up. Never came to pick her up.
Yeah.
I would have killed you, bro.
I could see that happening, though.
Because you already know I don't feel like getting dressed or ready. And then, no, see, you got it. Yo me voy de pata de perro.
All right.
I'm going to go to the club. I'm going to go do the most without
All right.
your
This
ass.
one's messed up. And you know who you are. You have to address this. I
have to address it?
No. The person that they're going to hear this, they have to address it because the longer you go without saying something, the worse it's going to get. She said, I get the same roses every year. One day I get roses, the only day I get roses out of the year. So she's already expecting to get roses that day, and she gets the same crap every year.
Don't call it crap.
Well, that's what she's saying. I didn't say that. What should she do, babe? Ayúdale ahí porque.
So what does she want? A bigger?
She either wants like
a ramo buchón or
maybe a
something?
ramo buchon or maybe like a Louis Vuitton purse or a dinner.
Communication is
There you
key
go.
because you're not alone, girly. Because aquí mi amigo, I literally have to tell him, even for his mom, I'll be like, did you send your mom something? It's her birthday. Are you going to send her something? So some people are just not good gift givers. It sounds like your man isn't. I mean, at least the intention is there. He tries.
Yeah.
But
He
I
couldn't
feel
give you
like
shit.
communication is key. Just
Yeah.
tell him. And sometimes you have to bitch. And in some cases,
my
I've heard the term, if he wanted to, he would. I have heard that loud and clear. But some guys are just not that type. Like, for example, I am not the type at all, and I do 100% agree that I am not the romantic type at all. Right?
Right. 100%.
A lot of girls, like you said, they'll do that candlelight stuff a lot more often and just set a mood. And I never do that. Well, I barely ever.
Maybe
ever.
twice
A year.
5 times since we know each other. All right.
So that's why when it comes to stuff like that, I don't want to hold somebody accountable. I just tell them. Now, if you have told them repeatedly and they still don't do it, then dump his ass.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
All right. Here's a not typical. Here's a common one. In 2016 for Valentine's Day, my husband proposed to me on the Santa Monica beach. And the reason I bring this one up is because what's your opinion on getting proposed to, I guess I'm going to say, on your birthday or on Christmas or on New Year's or on Valentine's Day? Would you rather, I know you're different, but I'm going to ask, would you rather any other random day because you want to celebrate Valentine's Day to be its own Valentine's Day? You want Christmas to be its own Christmas? Or what's your opinion on that?
I don't care about none of that. I don't care. Primero están chingando that they want you to propose. Y luego ya cuando propose, okay, no on Valentine's. You should have done it another day. No, I don't care about that. Like, I feel like us women should already know that most guys just don't know how to do a lot of things that they should know how to do for girls. So I can't hold that. I can't like bitch at you for that. Now, if you are the type of girl that you know from day one you do not want him to propose on certain days because you feel this way, communication.
Right.
Tell them.
Communicate that.
And little hints here and there. You know, the day that we get proposed, like I would hate if it's on a special occasion. You know, but if you don't tell him nothing, how do you expect him to know?
Yeah.
How? If you don't tell him. I feel like most men think it's a good idea to do it on birthdays.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I honestly don't see nothing wrong with it at all. But I know a lot of girls, they're more like, you know, they care a little more. So if that's the case for you, I would say communication. And if it already happened, it's okay, girl. Like, if that's the worst that he's done, you're good. You know,
You're
your
golden.
relationship is golden.
No, she was not complaining.
Oh, okay,
I'm just
okay.
giving you my opinion, and you're giving them your opinion too.
Okay. But there's some girls
Yeah,
that they'll get
100%.
mad.
They'll be
Yeah.
like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
And then-
just like the ring situation.
Yeah. You posted that too, right?
Yeah, because I find it like mind blowing that there's people like that.
Wait, tell them what is
if
a
you're
ring
that
situation.
type of girl, no hard feelings. But I'm just not that type of girl. I had a conversation not that long ago where somebody was saying that, you know, somebody was comparing her ring to another girl's ring, telling that girl, you know, like, oh, you should already have a bigger ring by now, you know, like if you need a loan or something like that, like just like belittling her ring. And what if that ring to her means the world? What if that was like a sentimental value from the husband, like it was his grandma's ring that he gave to you or whatever the case is. So yeah, one day I posted a meme saying like, I don't care if my ring is from Walmart or whatever. It's the meaning behind it. I 150 million% agree with that because I feel like that shouldn't matter. If you love somebody, that's going to be the least of your worries. Now, if you can afford, like if you're like Kanye West y luego le das un Walmart ring at tu girlfriend, pues okay,
So, yeah.
like obviously you really don't care about this girl, but for the most part in in normal society, I hate how some girls are very like, you know, with the rings, like
they make it a big deal. For no reason.
like mine is worth more,
or let me see your ring, girl.
or no, everybody wants to see the ring, but like the comparing it. Oh, it should have been more, or he should have upgraded you by now, or damn, you've been with him, or oh my God, it's from Walmart. You know, like trying to belittle that. I hate that. I hate people that are like that.
But if the homie is rocking a 50, a 20K chain and the rings and the Rolexes, and he gives you $100 ring, that means something. I mean, that's fucked up, you know? That's my opinion.
You can tell him straight up what I've told you about. I mean, I never wear my ring, but why?
Because one, you're scared to lose it.
Yes.
Two, you don't even wear rings like that.
Yeah.
So she told me before I purchased this ring, le hubiera hecho caso. But Lily Bay told me, hey, don't buy me an expensive ring because I know damn well I'm going to lose it. Luckily, she hasn't lost it.
I've had many panic attacks
for no reason,
looking for
because if it would have been a cheap ring, te vale madre.
Correct.
But you don't know how much it costs, so no pasa nada.
No, I do.
No, you don't. All right, moving on.
Anyways, I've even told him, and this is what I wanted you to say, to go take that ring back and to buy me a cheaper ring because I don't want to lose it. So that's why I've told you guys in the past, if I go to the desmadre and I do wear like rings because I'm like dressed up, I wear a fake ring. Because I'm not going to lose that fucking ring. And that's what I didn't want, having to have that worry of me losing it. Right?
Right, yeah.
So again, that's something that to me, I don't care about. I know there's a lot of girls that do care about that, but to me, it's not about that. To me, it's about if we're happy, we're happy. The ring and you know, the meaning or the cost of the ring is the least of my worries. Literally, It's an accessory that, what do they say? Like, the diamond ring is not even supposed to be an expensive it's not supposed to be an expensive gem, but they made it because of the scarcity.
Right.
It's not even a scarcity. It's that one company owns it and they're only put out like little bits at a time or some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, me hubieras comprado un ring con un crystal and I would have been happy.
Oh, dang. All right.
I'm just kidding. I love my ring.
Let me get that ring and then I'll take it back.
But I
don't care.
Everything that I've told him before he bought it.
Yeah.
And then once I knew how much it was, that's when I was like,
now te tienes que poner las pilas, cuidalo, and todo el pedo.
don't wear it, you know?
All right.
Because I don't want to lose it.
Let me close out from the people that send us messages. This one's funny. All right, cool. You ready? I decided to do something romantic, so I started cooking dinner and making some chocolate-covered strawberries. To set the mood, I put on a hoochie shirt and a hoochie skirt
As she should.
and some tall heels.
Oh, damn.
When
You were asking for it.
When everything was done and he gets home, I initiate sexy time. In the kitchen, well, we were going to town and I decided I was going to whip my hair all sexy.
We were going into town. I'm fucking dead.
And stuff. And when I did that, I hit my head so hard on the counter of the cabinets, I felt like my brain was bleeding.
Oh my God.
I felt
on the counter of the cabinets.
So they were going crazy on the kitchen, right? Not over yet. I felt like my brain was bleeding. Este vato had the audacity to ask me, should I stop or keep going? I was like, get the hell off of me. I might have my brain bleeding, and I will never forget that day.
That shit's fucking
That shit was all over the fucking place, but pretty much they went to town. She hits her head in the cabinet. She starts bleeding. The homie's like, what's up? You want to keep going or it's over? This guy's like, my boy, I'm done, son. I'm trying to...
Pobrecita.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
All right, but yeah, that's funny.
So what do you want for Valentine's, babe?
Do you want to be honest?
I know what you want.
No.
Let me guess.
No. We actually won't even be here on Valentine's Day.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that.
So should we honestly?
No, you're still gonna do something.
The day before or that day?
I don't know. You figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Or or 2 days before because whatever. We'll figure it
you
out.
better do something, boy. Last year for Valentine, we were with some friends in Cali, and this year we're gonna be with some friends in Cali again.
Oh my God! Same ones?
Same ones.
What are the odds?
But if we were together on Valentine's, what would you want for Valentine's? Can I guess?
You wearing
Let
some.
me guess.
Oh.
No,
ahead.
as presents. You gave me
Oh,
presents too.
guess.
You either want an Apple Watch or the new Mac that came out. Those are my only two.
How about you?
What do I want? Guess?
I would say you want like a little small purse, like the one you were looking at the other day.
Oh,
You've lately been saying you want the Apple Watch. I don't know for what, because you don't wear your old one and you never wore it.
I never wore my old one.
And maybe like a gift card to like Ulta or some bullshit like that.
No.
All right, no pues. Okay. What else? Anything else? Did I miss anything?
think.
Some flowers, obviously. A little nice dinner. Something. No. All right, you guys. Yeah. Se acabó. I'm not going to leak no more information. Me voy a poner las pilas and I'm going to surprise you. This
You
Valentine's
already know
Day.
if you haven't made a reservation by now, you're not getting
I don't need
nothing.
no reservations to no taco truck.
Armando.
But yeah, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed TCR. That's
¿Ya se
it.
acabó?
Ya se acabó.
What the heck?
We are almost an hour in.
Okay.
And like we said at the beginning of this podcast, you guys, even if you did not accomplish your goals in January, or you broke them and your New Year's resolution went to the trash, there's still 11 months left.
Literally, the whole year.
Right? So I'm going to leave y'all with some motivation here. In life, you miss every shot you don't take. So take as many shots as you can, because you never know. You never know which one is going to be that.
Amen to that.
Nah, not that kind of shot, you know. But yeah, every day's a new opportunity. Let's get it. TCR, the podcast is lit. Thank you guys for supporting. Take it away, babe. Take it away.
But yeah, you guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us on today's podcast. We truly appreciate every single one of you guys. That takes a whole hour listening to me and Mando bicker back and forth. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Nos vemos.